Hey everyone, what's going on? This is CryptoTakeOver coming back with another video again for y'all this evening. And on today's video, we're going to be looking over the charts. We recently had a nice little dump here, as you can tell. My group came out in profit on this as well too, about 30% profit. I think the other people also, let's see, 182% profit on one of my guys' trades. So shout out to him. Really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in today, y'all. If y'all are brand new to this channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's go ahead and get started. We'll jump right into the charts, okay? All right, everyone. So I called this short right back up here, I think at about 63. I mean, we had this big sell-off here. I just wasn't sure whether or not we were going to get a retest of some trendline support back here, but it doesn't look like we wanted to come back up and retest that. Now, a lot of people were saying, oh, inverse head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. I'm like, nah. So my group was ready for the play. We took this to the downside. And it looked like we're having a nice little waterfall drop off here. So we're going to see if this is going to last, whether or not we're going to have a bounce anytime soon based on our analysis, and then go from there. So please stick around. If y'all are brand new to this channel, we use Market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace. So go check him out if y'all are interested in the indicator that I am using. So 15-minute chart still shows our red money flow. It looks like we're kind of finding a bottom here, temporary bottom, with our big green dot that might take place too. I know last night we were kind of watching this area to say people might be in a might want to bounce back here and have an inverse head and shoulders, but I honestly didn't see the momentum for that. So we just went ahead and continued on to the downside here. Let's go into our 30-minute. Money flow is still red, trying to find a potential bottom here as well. We can see that we've been recently just trending underneath our VWAP this whole time during our daily open. So when our daily open, we never really got a nice little move up there. We had some liquidity spike up here to signal that we could have maybe tried, the bulls maybe wanted to try to get above the VWAP, but nope. It looks like the bears just took control. Our yellow X's, our blood diamonds started to appear as well, indicating that something was on its way to show us what was going to happen. So yellow X is also here on the 1 hour. Money flow still in the red as well, still trending below our 13 EMA. I mean, this has just been a sad story for the bulls, man. The bears just really took control of this market here recently. So ever since we dropped out of this trend line support up here, this channel, this bear flag channel, so we kind of knew that we might have gotten, once we broke out of this channel, that we could see some downwards potential. So now we're just going to have to see and wait until all of that kind of plays out for us to see what's going to happen. So you can see even on our 1 hour, we're still having this kind of little bit of a red money flow for the most part, and then also maybe trying to find a potential bottom here as our blue wave starts to round off just a tad bit. And then once we go into our 2 hour, this was probably one of my bigger indications that we were going to have a little bit more of a downwards trend momentum. I keep an eye on this money flow here, and then we had this major sell-off when we still got some pretty hefty moves to the downside as we were still in our red money flow. And then as we started to move up to our green money flow, we had some nice volume come in. The buyers were here. The bulls looked like they were ready to take it. And then, as we can see that we started to round off just a tad bit on our 2 hour. So then now we have our money flow moving back into the red. So we'll just have to see how far this wants to play out, whether or not we're going to have maybe a bounce here. But it looks like the sellers are in the market right now, so we just need to be aware of that. If y'all are interested in joining my trading group, y'all can go look at the profit logs. Y'all can see that we have been killing it the past couple of days. 182% profit, 132% profit. I mean, my guy Pike has just been killing it. He's been following pretty much every single trade that I've been doing, and he's totally been killing it. So a couple of our other friends in here, Tall Troy, they're killing it too. So yeah, I mean, we're really just here to help each other out. So we're doing a nice job in that. So I hope that you can join us. There's only a few spots left in the Patreon in the group. So go ahead and go get signed up for it. Yeah, like I said, only a few spots left, but if you sign up right now, you'll at least have access to start trading with us and learn how to trade. You'll get access to all my private Patreon posts too. If y'all do, y'all can just sign. If y'all want to, y'all can just sign up for the newsletter, and in the newsletter, I'll still send out emails every once in a while on private videos that I've given my Patreon members a couple of weeks, before. I'll send them out to my newsletter subscribers. And then also I do giveaways every once in a while. So if you want to get signed up for a giveaway, feel free to use the newsletter subscription. And it's just an easy way for me to get in touch with you. The Discord channel is free, but in order to access the private group, you are going to have to sign up through Patreon, and then I'll give you access through your Discord name to that private channel. The Telegram group is free as well. Link in the description box if y'all are interested in that. I keep up to date with stuff on there, news articles, just interesting things that I'm finding in the crypto space. So come check that out. I've been talking about how, this whole pandemic thing that's happening right now is basically just, it's been kind of pre-predicted too, and how it's getting ready for us to set up for a cashless society. So come check it out. Make sure that you are in position if you are in crypto space. And if you're not in the crypto space, then why aren't you? Because you need to go ahead and take your position now in this space and at least have, the room to have some say-so. Because I think all the influencers and everyone else that's in the crypto space right now that has already started their platform or whatever they're on will definitely have say once we move into that digital money society for sure. So then in our 2 hour, we can, we're still starting to round off just a tad bit. Money flow on our 4 hour, also kind of rounding off just a tad bit, moving into that reddish area. 6 hour, it looks like we wanted to kind of make our way back up here to be a little bit bullish, but it doesn't look like it wanted to last very long. So we are currently seeing back into that red money flow now. Now this may not come down very far, but we could probably get another double bottom here. We'll just have to keep an eye on it, but it looks like this waterfall was just pretty drastic for us, as we started to lose some of the momentum and volume up here. Then we just had this nice little cascading waterfall. Currently right now I'm sitting in about 30% profit, and it's looking nice. So went ahead and moved my stop loss into profit, and we'll see what happens here from here on out. So 8 hour, also money flow still in the red. Still looks like we want to come down here, maybe put in a big green dot as well. 6 hour it hasn't closed just yet. It looks like it wants to close, but still some cascading waterfalls to the downside here for the most part. Moving on into that was our 8 hour, and then we got our 12 hour here. Take off our SR. So Cipher SR, and take that off. Then we can see here we had that sell signal on our 12 hour, and then also still looks like we need to make our way further down here on our blue wave of market Cipher B as well. So I do use TradingView Premium plan. It just allows me to have more indicators on the screen, more alerts that I can signal myself with. So I would encourage you to at least upgrade to the Pro Plus plan if you do have Market Cipher. It will allow you to have a few more indicators. Like I have my whales buy sell signal, which is a custom signal that you can get if you sign up for my Patreon page. And then also I have my Aldo EMAs, which is another custom signal, which allows you to have multiple EMAs that you can toggle back and forth with. Also, you can find that private video in the Patreon page as well. But if you are using Market Cipher, I would at least recommend that you have the Pro Plus plan, and you can use the link in the description box to upgrade and help support the channel if you'd like. I'd really appreciate it. And then going on into 3 commas. So I've been working on a bot here recently with 3 commas, and I want to end up sharing that bot and the settings that I'm using with my Patreon members as well. So with the private group, I'll be sharing the private video probably within the next couple of weeks, maybe going on into April, how to set up this bot. So far, it's been pretty profitable. I think, the past week or so that I've used it, I've had a pretty substantial gain in profit. So that's awesome. It's more of a scalping bot. So super, super cool. Looking forward to sharing that video with my paid members as well. If you are just a buy and hodler kind of person, I'd recommend at least having a Ledger Nano X or S. Right now, I think Ledger is giving away a free Ledger Nano S if you buy a Ledger Nano X. So feel free to check that link down in the description box below and help support the channel as well. So jumping on into our 21 hour. So it did look like our 12 hour was kind of moving towards that greenish money flow area. But I think that we have a substantial little downtrend here with our blue wave that will probably leave us into that red money flow just a little bit longer. Same with our 21 hour. You know, here we recently just had a lot of, you know, sell-off occurring. So it's going to be hard for us to get up above some other numbers too. I know that our CME is about to open pretty soon. But honestly, you know, we've had a gap, I think, from that 8K area for a long time. So, you know, if we don't end up filling this gap, then it's not going to be detrimental to us. We just have to roll with it. Our daily has a sell signal on it as well as of today, actually. What was that, yesterday? Yeah, I think as of today, the sell signal has signaled. So we kind of got a little preview of it before when I changed my candles back to regular candles. Gave us a little bit of a preview there, but also I was looking at the 21 hour and I saw that sell signal go off. So I was like, okay, well, when's our daily signal going to go off? And switched to the regular candles. It had already gone off. So I had pretty much assumed that it was going to go off on our Heikin-Ashi candles as well. We can see that our money flow is starting to move back into that reddish area, indicating a nice little trigger wave of money flow here and then sending us down a little bit lower. So we'll just have to see how this kind of plays out, this money flow here. You know, we could come back down and actually get a little bit lower on this money flow. Looks like that red dot there has signaled as well. So we'll see how much momentum actually can occur to the downside here. But I don't know. We just need to be prepared and be ready for whatever may occur. And I'll be keeping my Patreon and my Patreon members up to date in my VIP signals group. So feel free to join us in there if you want more consistent updates. Other than that, I'm here to do these videos at least daily and just give somewhat of a trajectory, but also it kind of is a guide for me to go over the charts at least daily. You know, being consistent with what you're doing has helped me a lot too. So that's why I've chosen to start to make these videos. It just helps me also know, you know, at least look at the charts for what, 30 minutes a day. So yeah, perfect stuff. We can go into our 2-day, see what's happening here. No sell signal on our 2-day just yet, which is quite interesting. Have to wait. Oh, I guess it's not showing up because I don't have enough data. But if we go into our Bitstamp chart, we can see here, I was using our Bybit chart on that one. So it's our Bitstamp chart. Still no sell signal just yet on the 2-day chart. But our money flow still is in the red, struggling to get above that 0 pivot point and getting rejected quite a bit now. So just have to keep an eye on that. Our 3-day chart also still kind of in the red. Yep. You know, we did have a little bit of a bottom, but I would say that we're probably going to want to put in a big green dot down here, more or less. That would probably be a better indication that we are starting to bottom out just a little bit more. Hash ribbons are still in a capitulation mode, so we could need to come back down just one more time to indicate that you know, that is actually a bottom for us. So, and then as we move into our 5-day, let's take a look at our 5-day, getting at a little bit of a death cross there, as anticipated, even with our 21 EMA that we are currently kind of looking at. Shout out to Send Crypto. He's been calling this spot on, man. Like, I'm in his premium group, and you know, he's been doing a really good job. I'm really impressed. So shout out to him. If y'all haven't checked him out, go check out Send Crypto. He's freaking badass. He doesn't get a lot of clout really, but that's because we're not all moon boys over here, you know. We're just analysis, and if we need to be some doom boys for a period of time, hey, we can be some doom boys, okay? So you know, the doom boys got to get their got to get it in too sometimes, you know. And it's unfortunate that you know, YouTube people can't really see the bigger picture of it, and if things are looking bearish, and they just ignore it, you know. So I used to be like that too. I used to be all around the moon boy, you know, and like, yeah, don't short it, don't short it. But hey, sometimes if the only way you can make money in this market is shorting it, we're gonna freaking short it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, shout out to all them, all the doom boyers, and all the moon boyers too. I watch all my moon boyers too as well. So yeah, it's nothing against anyone. We're just trying to play the right trend, right? Go with the trend, go with the momentum. I just got done reading the Turtle Trader. You know, and all the turtle traders, they basically a group of 25 people that were asked to trade with the group. All of them were trend traders and momentum traders. So we're going with the trend. The trend is macro trend is still kind of bearish. So we're not going to go against it. And then with our momentum, we keep an eye on our momentum indicators and then go with that too as well. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. We'll start looking more at these higher time frames later on. Just kind of want to browse through them really quick just to get an idea and perspective of what's happening. But other than that, we can tell that, you know, we are still in a little bit of a heavy sell-off for the most part. And we just need to be ready for whatever may occur. You know, based on our 2 week, I think we still had some EMAs. Okay, I don't have those EMAs on, but yeah, our monthly 100 EMA is still pretty far down here. Yeah, and then with that being said, y'all, we're going to wait for our 3 month to close by the end of this month too as well. I would say that if we close below 6,100, it's going to be yeah, it's going to be on for the bears, I would say. But we'll just have to keep an eye on the charts to see what happens. If you stuck around this long in the video, tell me, comment down below and say 3 month chart to let me know that y'all stuck around for the end of this video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and finish it off here so that way I can just, if y'all are using Bybit, use the link in the description box and get signed up. Use the testnet first if y'all are brand new to trading. If you're a USA citizen, go ahead and sign up for Prime XBT. You can leverage trade a bunch of different commodities and assets on there using BTC. And I use the Brave browser to browse the web. It allows me to get paid out on BAT token every time I click an ad. So check out Brave browser. CryptoTab browser allows me to mine Bitcoin straight from my computer. Super simple way. I use 2 other laptops, older laptops that don't really have any use anymore. You can also download CryptoTab browser, start mining Bitcoin on your phone or your tablet as well. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And with that being said, y'all, message me, DM me, sign up for the Patreon page, join Team TakeOver, join our trading group on the Patreon page, and I will catch y'all on the next video. CTO signing out. See y'all later.